And we're back with After Years. This music is so relaxing. I feel like I'm in a BBC interval, waiting for the next programme. This is our third and, at the moment, final episode of After Years. I can't go past this one. But hopefully there'll be more to come eventually, but we'll get back to that later. For now, let's just get on with where we were. Yeah, it's a deal. Great, I'm looking forward to it. Same. Chapter 3, Until the Dusk. So, this is the place you've been talking about, Angus. Yep, this is it. Oh, there's so many people here. Oh, no wonder it's Saturday. Should we go somewhere else? Nah, it's fine. Go ahead and sit at the table over there. I'll bring the booze. It's a glass of water for me. Oh, come on. You won the bet today at the beach, remember? Well, I'm going to treat all of you. That's okay, Gus. You don't have to. I insist. Tonight we're going to party hard. Oh, wow. Angus is sure is pumped up tonight. And yet somehow have a bad feeling about this. Huh? Why? Do you think he might be planning another prank? I better not. Well, I swear I'm going to punch his stupid face if he tries to pull another stunt like that. Oh, Rowley is scary. Oh, it looks like he's still pissed at Angus. Why did something happen? Yeah, it's a long story. I'll tell you about it some other time. Come on, let's go after him. All right, behind you. As soon as we sat down, Angus emerged from the crowd, carrying a tray full of vodka shots. Oh, sorry for keeping you waiting. Oh, what did you get us? Oh, I think it's called Kamikaze. It's a vodka with a mix of lime juice and, what was it? A triple sec? Yeah, that's it. How did you know? Kamikaze is a pretty famous drink and it comes in many varieties. You can find it in most bars, although it's usually served as a cocktail instead of individual shots. Oh, interesting. Shall we taste it then? The four of us raised our glasses in unison. For our wrong voice. For our reunion. Cheers. I downed the shot and put down the empty glass. I feel my throat is burning, but at the same time the refreshing aftertaste of lime starts to kick in, slowly soothing the bitterness of the alcohol. What's with that face, Rowley? Was it too strong for you? Nah, it's not about the booze. Then it's this place. Angus is gazing at Rowley with a puzzled frown. I, on the other hand, already know what's on Rowley's mind. Did you notice there's only dudes in here? Well, now you mention it. And the bar is called the Rainbow Shell? Does that mean... You took us to a gay bar, you idiot. Angus throws his hands up in the air. I honestly had no idea. Bullshit, you did this on purpose, didn't you? Oh, no, I swear. His tone was a little shaky. The reaction seemed to be genuine. Well, is this such a big deal, anyway? Rowley smacks his forehead, then looks at me irritated. I shrug. I'm not sure how I feel about sitting in here. Oh, why? What are you afraid of? I'm not afraid of anything, it's just... I just don't feel comfortable about all this. Well, there must be a reason for it, no? Rowley crosses his arms and sighs out loudly. Well, tell me, how would you feel if some guy started to flirt with you? Well, I'll be flattered, I guess. You can't be serious. Well, I am serious. There's no harm being sweet-talked by another guy. Well, sorry, but I don't feel the same way. Oh, it's alright. Don't worry too much about it. If some guy tries to hit on you, just say you're already taken. Well, actually, I could pretend to be your boyfriend if that will make you feel better. Rowley's cheeks turned red. Just go die already. Oh, sorry, bro. I'm indestructible. As the wolf starts to swing back and forth in the chair grinning, Rowley looks away, trying to cover his face in embarrassment. It's not hard to imagine them as a couple, but still, it's a rather bizarre thought. Angus already gave some hints that he might be into guys. His constant jokes feel like a way to test the waters, not to mention this whole gay bar situation. But Rowley? No, I don't think that could be true. He does blush awfully a lot, though. Maybe he's just plain hard to get. I need a drink. Oh yeah, it's about time for another. Cheers. Even though our evening escapade began with a rather awkward situation, after each shot of vodka the atmosphere became more and more light-hearted. The time passes quickly and before we know it, it's already midnight. So, Kega. Ah, yes? Oh, would you mind telling us about yourself a little bit? Well, I'm curious to know how old you are. How old do I look? I'd say 25 maybe. Oh, that's too high. Try again. 22? Close. I'm 21. Wow, really? You sure look older. Well, it must be because of your beard. Yeah, I guess. To be honest, I was actually thinking of trimming it, but Welkin persuaded me to keep it as is. Oh, he's right. I like your beard too. It looks so damn it's stately. Your beard looks stately, yeah. The wolf looks away, embarrassed. Oh, thanks, Angus. Nobody has ever complimented my beard like that. But yeah, over time, I raised the curtain, it would be a poor decision. Good thing I have my advisor. Kegar looks at me, smiling softly. I wink to him in answer. So, how long have you guys known each other? Almost 6 months, right? Yeah, since April. Oh, really? For half a year, you two seem really close to each other. Well, we spend a lot of time together at work. Oh, right? Right, I've totally forgot you two are colleagues. Oh, both of you work in the same department, no? Yep, same department and same position. Since I haven't been there as long as Welkin, he's sort of my supervisor. Oh, I see. So you're his little pupil. Oh, that's cute. Well, it's something like that, I guess. The lion smirked, grabbing the last vodka shot. Well, I couldn't ask for a better teacher. Whenever I get stuck, I can always count on Welkin to lend me a helping hand. Also, he's super smart. There's not a single problem he couldn't solve. Kegar downs a shot and puts the glass on the table with a sour face. I think you're exaggerating. No, it's true. I really think you're the smartest one on our team. And you don't always have my back. I can't even count how many times you saved my ass. Maybe few, but still none that can compare to how you rescued me on the day we met. Ah, yes, I remember that. It was a bit scary, though. Now, this sounds like a story I'd like to hear. Maybe some other time? Aw, come on, you buzzkill. I'd really like to hear how you two met each other. Yeah, come on, Welkin. I can barely remember anything about what happened back then. Alright. I don't even know where to start. It was the first day of April and the first time I've ever been late to work. The weather was a nightmare. The trees were swaying and bending madly in the wind while cold rain completely flooded most of the streets. It was impossible to avoid all the heavy traffic and get in on time. When I finally reached the main entrance of the office, my boss called me on the phone. I was sure that I'd get scolded for being late, but he had a different reason for contacting me. Due to unforeseen circumstances, my boss was forced to leave on a business trip. As if that wasn't enough, he also said my other co-worker Cole just called in sick. Long story short, I was left on my own until the end of the week. Just great. Greeted by grave silence, I took off my raincoat and booted up the computer. I quickly browsed through recent mails and repair requests, but luckily none of the new tasks were urgent. Okay then, first things first. Coffee. Sitting quietly in the dim office room and listening to the ticking clock made me feel anxious. It was my first time being on the shift alone. While I don't mind the silence, the lack of other people made me nervous. I couldn't shake off that disturbing feeling that something bad is going to happen soon. Oh, shit. My heart skipped a beat as the phone vibrated in my pocket. Luckily, it was just a message from Cole. Flu got me down. See you next week, LMAO. I already know, you lucky bastard. Get well soon. I wish I could stay at home too. I hate Mondays. Another text. How's the new guy? New guy? Oh, right. How could I forget? Today's April the 1st. A new employee starts work with us today. And exactly at this moment, I heard a quiet knock on the door. Please, come in. The door slowly opened and I saw a small, pudgy lion. Water was dripping from the ends of his dense beard while the wet shirt clung to his chest and round belly. Holding a broken umbrella in one hand and a completely soaked messenger bag in the other, he looked like a real mess. Hello, is this IT help desk? Yes, how can I help? My name is Kega. I'll be joining here as a trainee. The lion was speaking in a low voice, almost as if he was whispering. Oh, it's nice to meet you. I'm welcome. Please, come in. Don't stand in the doorway. Right, sorry. Kegar timidly walked in and gently closed the doors behind himself. He put down his broken umbrella next to the trash bin, then walked toward me to shake hands. I sincerely apologise for being so late. Oh, don't worry about it. I got it a little late too. It's been a while since we had a storm like this. Oh yeah, I'm soaked to the skin. There should be a towel in the bathroom cabinet. Use it to dry off. I'll make you some hot tea meantime. Oh, that would be great, thank you. The bathroom was at the end of this hallway on the right. I got it. The lion nodded and quickly walked toward the hallway. Yeah, there's a lot of cardboard boxes here. I said on your right. Oh, right, you said on the right. Silly lion. There's a giant printer here. Dude, that's our boss's office. Oh. Just stay where you are, I'm coming. It's okay, I think I... The sound of falling cardboard boxes. Silly lion indeed. That's much better. Oh, and thank you for the tea. Oh, you're welcome. So, is it only two of us here today? Yes, our boss is currently on a business trip, but I'll do my best to introduce you to your new job in his place. I'm ready to get started. Well, in that case, grab a chair and sit next to me. After a brief introduction to the software under my close guidance, Kegar created his account and logged into the help desk system. What you see now is the list of our current tasks. When an employee encounters a problem, they port it through this channel. We can also receive calls directly on our business phones, but it rarely happens, only during the serious emergencies. Back to the list. Currently there are only 3 tasks to perform. Let's see. Keyboard replacement, poor printout quality, and please help! Exclamation mark 1. Yeah, that last one sounds pretty serious. Luckily it's just a request for a Java update. You can double click on the name of the task to view a full description of the problem. Does that mean users can't install applications on their own? That's right, it's all because of security precautions. Not even CEOs have such privileges, only us, the IT department. Wow, I guess it's part of our job to make sure that software is safe, huh? And legal. Kegar nodded with a pretty serious look on his face. So, what would be the best way to deal with my first task? Basically, all you have to do is connect to the computer via remote desktop and run up data with your admin credentials. The Lion scratched his cheek, screwing his muzzle. I'm not familiar with the remote desktop. Could you please show me how it works? Well, sure, it's a no-brainer. First, we will have to find out the ID of the user's computer from our database, so open the Start menu and... 10 minutes later. Alright, it's successfully updated. The web page is now displaying properly. Oh, good work. You can now disconnect from the remote desktop and close the ticket. Well, it's a pretty fun thing to do. Yeah, this is one of the most common requests we get here. What are their own responsibilities? We answer the requests from both the customers and the employees of our company, so the variety of tasks is really wide. The easiest are the ones where you have to replace hardware, install new software, or provide access to suspended documents in the database. More advanced tasks would be fixing various problems within the system or software, as well as fixing the hardware itself. What are the hardest then? Probably when you have to deal with a disgruntled colleague or urgent and expedited requests. Ah, I see. Well, that's at least my opinion. I'm bad at handling stress. How long have you been working here? 3 months. Seriously, only 3 months? The boss already left you all by yourself on the shift? Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. That's really impressive. Honestly, I couldn't imagine myself in such a situation. I'm pretty bad at handling stress too. Oh, don't worry. As long as I'm here, I won't let you fall in the deep end. Thanks, I really appreciate it. I don't mention it. Now back to the list. After taking care of the remaining tasks, we visited the HR department to complete all the necessary paperwork related to Kegar's employment. Then I took him on a grand tour through the company, introduced him to the most important departments and employees. And this is the last stop of our trip, the warehouse. Wow, it's so huge and way bigger than it looks from the outside. Yeah, it's easy to get lost in here. As you can see, there are a lot of vehicles here, so be careful where you're going. Pay attention to the yellow line markings on the ground. They indicate where it's safe to walk. I'll keep that in mind. Alright then, we'll start from the dock area. Stay close. Wilkins, I have a question. Did you just call me Wilkins? Yes, what is it? Well, you said this is the last stop. Does that mean there's no cafeteria or restaurant here? The lion gave me a troubled look while grabbing his stomach. Sorry, there's only a vending machine with snacks and coffee. Usually we just order pizza or... Pizza? Let's order some pizza. The expression on his face was indescribable, but he seemed to be happy. Sure. Suddenly I felt a vibration in my pocket. A cold shiver ran down my spine as I realised that it was a call on my business phone. I gulped down loudly, stabbing the green phone icon. IT help desk, how can I help? Hello IT, there's a huge problem with our printer at the delivery sector. Almost every time we try to print, the paper gets jammed. Please do something about it before I smash the damn thing. Shit, we don't have any spare printers at the moment. I don't think I'll be able to fix it on my own either. Alright, I'll be there in a moment. I humped the phone and slipped it into my pocket, letting out a loud sigh. My duty calls? Yeah. This is going to take a while, so you're free to take a break now if you like. Oh no, it's okay. I'd rather stick with you if that's not a problem. I gave Kegar a thumbs up and we walked further between the massive shelvings. Then, my phone rang again. IT help desk, how can I help?
Good morning, Teresa from the sales department speaking. Mr. Welkin, I've been trying to contact with your supervisor, but he seems to be out of the reach. My new employee is supposed to get a computer and phone today. Is the hardware ready? When can we expect you?
What? This is the first time I've heard of such a request. Did the boss arrange something without telling us again? What the hell am I supposed to say to her? There's a serious malfunction at the warehouse at the moment. I promise I'll contact with you as soon as I fix it.
Please make haste. Miss Laura starts her training at 12 p.m.
The call ended on a bit of a sour note. Wow, who did you talk with? It doesn't matter. You seem to be a little upset. Is everything okay? No, nothing is okay and I don't know what to do. That doesn't sound good. Hey, is there anything I can do to help you? No, just be quiet and let me think for a moment, okay? My answer was a bit harsh, however I was very stressed out. So I was trying to gather my thoughts into some semblance of order. The phone rang for the third time. God damn it, what the hell is going on today? I glanced at the screen and almost dropped my jaw seeing the name of the caller. Good morning, Mr. Walters. How can I be of assistance?
Mr. Collins, I can't log into the AP system. There seems to be a problem with the connection to the database. Error 71 exception 2B. I'm currently in a very important meeting. Please come to my office as soon as possible.
I'll be there in a... Mr. Walters hung up in the middle of my sentence. A cold sweat started to run down my neck. In one moment I received 3 urgent tasks. I had no slightest idea how to handle any of them. There was no spare printer at the warehouse I could replace at the delivery sector. I was totally clueless about the hardware Miss Teresa was talking about. And the AP system? I don't know shit about the AP system. I never got access there yet. Oh, what to do? It's rare for me to engage with such an uncomfortable situation. The overwhelming pressure instantly takes its toll on me. Everything around became blurred in a fog, and with every passing second my chest felt tighter and tighter. Oh, Wilkins! Suddenly I felt a strong jerk on my arm and my knees buckled. I fell down on the floor as a speeding forklift rushes right past in front of my face. What the hell just happened? I muttered to myself, lying dazed on the ground. Bro, what the hell? You just said it's dangerous to cross the markings, yet you're walking all over the place talking on your mobile. He looked at me angrily, clenching his fists, but his expression softened momentarily. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't want to yell at you like that. Are you alright? Can you stand? His hand closed around my arm with a surprisingly strong grip, and he lifted me back up almost effortlessly. You don't look too good, Wilkins. Are you hurt? I shook my head in response. I'm alright, I think. Well, that was pretty scary. Yeah, I can't believe I got so careless. Thanks for saving my hide, Kicker. As I gave him a gentle pat on the shoulder, his eyes locked on mine in a warm gaze. Not a problem. It'd be a shame if my mentor ended up as a pancake. Hearing his answer, I burst out laughing, and in a single moment the heavy atmosphere completely vanished. It's been a real crazy day, perhaps the craziest I've had my entire life. Working under so much pressure wasn't an easy thing for me, but Kegger had my back all the time, and while there wasn't much he could actually do, his constant cheering presence truly has helped me get through all of my struggles. Is every day here like this? No, not really. But even if some serious problems happen, we always work together, supporting each other. I see, I wish I could be of more help. You help me more than you think, Kegger. I mean it. The Lion put his hands behind his back and looked away, blushing. I just hope you didn't get discouraged after what you saw today. Well, I won't lie, I'm a bit freaked out. I imagine this worked a little differently. But at the same time, I'm very curious about all this stuff you've been doing today. Well, I'm glad to hear it. And don't worry, I'll teach you everything I know. Oh, great. I'm looking forward to working with you, Wilkins. Likewise. Oh, and by the way, my name is Welkin, not Wilkins. Are you serious? I've been calling you that all day long. Why didn't you say anything sooner? Happy April Fool's Day? What? Oh, I can't believe you tricked me like that, you dum-dum. You're the one who came up with it, not me. Okay, you got a point there. I don't mind to be called Wilkins, I like it. Yeah, Wilkins sounds much nicer in my opinion. You really think so? Yeah, and it's a pretty unique name. I'm a bit curious though, is there a meaning behind it? It's pretty silly actually. Oh, how so? As far as I remember, Welkin is supposed to mean the sky or the heaven. The sky, huh? I think it really fits you. What makes you think that? Oh, your eyes, they're azure colour, just like the clear sky on a perfect summer day. His comment left me speechless. Sorry, that's a silly thing for me to say. No, it's fine. That actually was the nicest thing I've heard in a long while. So, thank you. The cool spring air washed over us as we walked down the empty streets. Felt like there was only minutes left before nightfall. Oh wow, I didn't realise it was so late. The days are still so short, I can hardly wait for summer to begin. Yeah, me too. Sorry for asking you to do overtime on your first day of work. Oh, it's cool, I'm glad to have been of use. I can give you a lift home if you'd like. Oh, it's fine, I don't want to trouble you. Besides, my train will be here in a minute. Are you sure? It's not a problem for me. It's alright, really. Thank you for the offer, though. Hearing the oncoming train, Kegar quickly walked toward me to shake my hand. Thanks for everything. I had a great day and I'm very excited for tomorrow. Same here, we make a good team. Thanks again for staying with me all the way. See you tomorrow, Kegar. I see you tomorrow, Welkin. Have a safe trip back home. The Lion shared a smile full of joy, then turned around and started to run to the station. I waved goodbye to him and went in my own direction. Our long, tough day at work has finally come to an end. To be continued. So, this is as far as we can go with After Years at the moment. I know that Tierving has said he wants to carry on with it more. I certainly hope he does. I've been enjoying this one since I first came across it. And yeah, if or when, maybe I should say, we do get another update, I will be recording that one. And basically, my plan is to, once that happens, take it out of the on hiatus series, because it won't be then, and it will have its own little playlist separate from Ego, which unfortunately I don't think will be coming back. It'd be nice to see that, or someone else be taking it over if the original team was happy with it, but I don't know. But that has been After Years. I hope you enjoyed it as well, and I will keep following Tierving, and any updates that come, we'll pick things up where we left it and carry on with another video. And the next on hiatus will take us back to Project Ego. Of course, we have one more bit to go there. We have Cooper's Route, which we haven't played yet, and we'll see some of what happens if you choose different decisions back in that prologue. And that will round off on hiatus. And then we just have our regular things, and as I mentioned on my 500 subs Q&A, some point, I don't know when, because it depends on the people working on the VN bringing out the new updates. There'll be a new one coming into the sequence, which I'm looking forward to playing. I've enjoyed what I've played with that one so far. I know I'm rambling, that's one of those days. But yet this has been After Years, and I certainly hope to be going back to this really soon. I can't wait to see what happens next with all these characters. And thanks to Tierving for doing this and for being happy for me reading these things. I always like to check with people if I can. So that has been it for On Hiatus After Years. Until next time, bye for now.